Picture this. You listen. You remember the small details. You don't rush. You don't push. You try to do everything right. And still, one day, she looks at you and says, "All men want is sex." That moment hits hard, because you know it isn't true. But here's the truth most men never hear. It doesn't matter what you want. It matters what her brain expects. Every woman grows up learning that male desire is physical first. Not because men are evil or shallow, but because biology made it obvious. Men show interest. Men initiate. Men pursue. Over time, her brain connects attention with intent. So when you text, she assumes motive. When you flirt, she assumes agenda. When you hesitate, she assumes strategy. This isn't emotional, it's neurological. From an evolutionary standpoint, sex was never casual. It meant pregnancy, risk, dependence. So the female brain evolved to protect first and trust later. Dopamine is released from attention, but cortisol spikes when sexual intent feels unclear. Her nervous system stays alert. You think you're building connection. Her brain is scanning for danger. That's the gap. Here's the mechanism, my friend. When a man hides his desire, she feels uncertainty. When a man shows his desire, she feels reduced. So the mind resolves the tension with a shortcut. He only wants sex. It's not logic, it's compression, a defense mechanism. I've seen it play out again and again. One man takes it slow. He's patient, respectful. She says there's no spark. What she really feels is a lack of emotional stimulation. No dopamine spike. Another man pulls back. Suddenly, she leans in. Then she accuses him of manipulation. Why? Because unpredictability activates her nervous system. A third man is calm, direct, grounded. He knows what he wants. She calls it pressure. Not because it is, but because clarity feels dangerous to an unprepared mind. Different behaviors, same conclusion. Modern culture makes it worse. Women are taught to fear male intent. Men are taught to suppress masculine clarity. So when you act with purpose, you break the script. Her brain, trained by society and biology, fills the gap with suspicion. This is where many men collapse. They over-explain, they over-prove, they under-desire. They trade presence for permission, and attraction dies quietly. Here's the bitter truth, brother. Women don't think men only want sex. They think men don't know what they want. Confusion feels safer than certainty, but certainty is what creates trust. So don't beg to be understood. Don't shrink your intent. Don't apologize for desire. Stand still. Be clear. Let the noise pass. The right nervous system will recognize yours.